It started as a dare. My friends and I, seeking thrills on a dreary Friday night, wandered into the dimly lit fortune teller's tent at the edge of town. The air was thick with incense, and the glow from her crystal ball cast eerie shadows on the walls. I laughed it off, but when she beckoned me to sit, an inexplicable chill settled in my bones. As her fingers hovered over the sphere, she whispered in a language I couldn't understand, and suddenly, the swirling mist inside the ball cleared. What I saw next was a loop of my own face, eyes wide in terror, mouth open in a silent scream, over and over again. As the image played on repeat, I felt an invisible hand tighten around my throat. I couldn't speak, couldn't move, trapped in my own nightmare. The fortune teller's voice cut through the haze, calm and detached. "Your future is entangled with your end," she murmured, her eyes locked onto mine, devoid of any warmth. My friend's laughter faded into the distance as if I had been pulled into a separate reality. Desperation clawed at my chest as I tried to break free, but the more I struggled, the tighter the loop became, each iteration showing more detail of my final moments. The days that followed were a blur of anxiety and fear. Every reflection seemed to mock me with those same wide eyes, that same silent scream. I began to notice small signs, an unfamiliar shadow in my room, a whisper in the wind, as if the universe was closing in on me. Sleep became a distant memory, every creak of the floorboards echoing like a countdown. My friends tried to console me, but their words felt hollow, meaningless against the weight of the impending doom I couldn't explain. In the end, it was a mundane errand that brought the loop to life. Crossing the street on a rainy evening, the blinding headlights of a speeding car bore down on me. Time slowed, and I saw my own reflection in the windshield, just as I'd seen it in the crystal ball. Panic surged through me, and in that final moment, I understood the truth. The loop wasn't just a vision. It was a prophecy, cruel and inescapable. As I embraced the inevitable impact, the world dissolved into darkness, the last sound a haunting echo of my silent scream.